Mater reminds us all that there are times when we must be strong, when we must stand together. Such courage has enabled our people to survive and flourish for some 2,000 years. A century ago, our good queen and her loyal people stood up for their beliefs, even against all odds. Today, we are counting on our young people to do the same. Eku, Kānaka. Stand up for your people and boldly lead the way.
Chris, do you really think we'll be finished with this report by tomorrow?
Well, annexation isn't exactly the easiest topic to research. But look, we've got a lot of stuff here. We can do it. You keep hunting for photos of Hawaii in the 1890s, and I'll keep surfing the internet.
What's that? Large fish will come from the dark ocean. Something about being eaten up. Oh, I get it. It's a quote by David Mullo, a premonition of the future.
Like a prophecy.
To life than the umbilical connection of people over time. It is through the people that ancestors from the past may embrace a newborn child. By that same people, we too will offer guidance to our descendants generations from now. Time and space are at once connected. It's a continuum. It is eternal. As we nurture our own young, so are we cared for and loved by family members who have long since passed. When the mind is clear and the heart is pure, the voices of Amakua can be heard. Sudden downpour on a sunny day. A double rainbow arching skyward, colors bright and vivid. These are Hōʻike, spiritual signs sent to remind us that the ancestors are watching what we do. On certain nights, circling above the forest canopy, the pueo, the owl, can be seen flying as it recites a prayer to revive a loyal family member. These are special signs not often seen, but when they are seen, deep down from inside the na'o, we understand their meanings in much the same way a newborn looks into the face of its mother and knows it is loved. It was the Kola, the prophet, who could divine the outcome of events. Sometimes their visions were hopeful. Other times they spoke of impending doom. The stone walls of the temple shall fall, says one oracle. Another says to hold fast to traditions. In 1837, long after the coming of the Haole, noted historian and scholar David Mullo wrote, "If a big wave comes in, large fishes will come from the dark ocean, and when they see the small fishes, they will eat them up. The fishes of the white men have come. They know our people are few in number and living in a small country. They will eat us up. Such has always been the case with large countries," said Mullo. "The small ones have been gobbled up." Mullo was right. Some 60 years later, we were indeed eaten up like small fish. hustle and bustle of Honolulu reflected a hodgepodge of cultures. Hawaiian lei sellers, Chinese merchants, haole businessmen. Electricity was the marvel of the day, and Hawaiian minstrels could be seen gathering at the corner of King and Bethel, singing island favorites. Whether by trolley, horse-drawn carriage, or by foot, travel around the city was always a colorful experience. One day, a young man left the open plains of Waikiki behind him and made his way in toward the junction of Kewalo. His destination, Kalihi, to visit his sweetheart who was attending the Kamehameha School for girls. "Meet me at 9, she said, "and don't be late." He smiled to himself all the way down King Street, happy as could be. Meanwhile, the young lady worked quickly to finish her studies and chores. After all, it was already 8:30, and there was so much left to do.
Ia mai ana ka pua
God, that song is so romantic, but so sad.
What a cool time period. Trolleys, horses. Hey, did you know the steel guitar was invented by a student? Joseph Kekuku, and he was barely in his teens.
You know, it's hard to imagine the campus being down by the Bishop Museum. Everything's so flat and easy to get to. Today, we have like 1,000,000 stairs and buses running up and down and up and
Hey,
down.
Maka, check this out. In 1894, about a year after the overthrow of the kingdom, Hawaiians gathered at Paoa Valley to dedicate a special garden in support of the Queen.
The garden was called Uluhai Malama. People gathered on the hillside early in the morning, bringing lehua, kukui, hala, and other symbolic flora to be planted for the ceremony. The event culminated with the presentation of a special stone, which was placed upright upon a mound. This was a clear symbol of defiance against the provisional government, otherwise known as the PG. "We will never take your oath of allegiance. We would rather eat stones," cried the Hawaiian people. Several months later, in January of 1895, in an effort to restore Liliuokalani to the throne, Royalists organized by Robert Wilcox launched a counter-revolution against the provisional government. Hawaiians were ready and willing to give up their lives for the Queen and the land they loved. Ai ku e.
Ea, ea, hai karaunu ea. Ea, ea, hai karaunu ea. Kukuni ahi, kuakauahi, ai ku e, tege hu, tege hu. Alright fella, o kela kela, makalena bu, tege hu, tege hu. Ea, ea, hai karaunu ea. Tali kapalani, kuanau nani, au na hu, tege hu, tege hu. Kapalawai a, pula kamai a, iji lepo, tege hu, tege hu. Ea, ea, hai karaunu ea. Hai vare au ku, ika po haku, laka kamaana tege hu, tege hu. Nā ke akua, kuma akua, kuki ai tege hu, tege hu. Ea, ea, hai karaunu ea. Mahina ke aloha takai, nā ai ku e tege hu, tege hu. Mahina ke aloha takai, nā ai ku e tege hu, tege hu. Ea, ea, hai karaunu ea.
ahe o Hawaii ina koa e kuenei haina mai Papuana no ka po'e ia o ha'aina.
Shortly after the overthrow, in 1893, Iolani Palace had been ransacked from top to bottom. Jewels were pried from the royal crowns and stolen along with sacred objects. 2 years later, accused of conspiring in the failed counter-revolution, Queen Liliuokalani was arrested and held prisoner in her own palace. Her home at Washington Place was plundered so violently that its very foundation was undermined. Regardless of her status, they fumbled through her personal things with complete disregard, which to Hawaiians was humiliating and very offensive. As she stood on the upper veranda of the palace in the dark of the night, Liliu knew that tears were streaming down the face of the nation. These were dark times.
No ka hae ka lau nuku aloha, no lili o kalani ka huau puni. Mo I poni I ala e ka haku, mai ko mukahi a hiki I le hua. No ka hae ka lau nuku aloha, no lili o kalani ka huau puni. Poni ala e ka haku, mai ko mukahi a hiki I le hua. Pehe ala ka hana ka mikanere, hai pule hoi hai lukula. Mai piliwi ka leo aha he e, ke lapo e kole a o ka piji. Pehe ala ka hana ka mikanere, hai pule hoi hai lukula. Mai piliwi ka leo aha he e, ke lapo e kole a o ka piji. Halo I kuku maka ke I ke aku, I ke Kamehameha I ka poanu. Ui Hawaii ka ili o kulani, makala nai lunau I olani hare. Halo I kuku maka ke I ke aku, I ke Kamehameha I ka poanu. Ui Hawaii ka ili o kulani, makala nai lunau I olani hare. Hele aloha o ka iulani, ka mana o lana hope o ka pai aina. Aina kule I hanu pikake, o ka poe I aloha I ka aina. Hele aloha o ka iulani, ka mana o lana hope o ka pai aina. Aina kule I hanu pikake, no ka poe I aloha I ka aina. Aina kule I hanu pikake, kulu kulu ai maka o ka lahu. Aina kule I hanu pikake, Kulu kulu wai makau kalahui, Haina ku'ulei haluki kake, Kulu kulu wai makau kalahui.
Well, what do you think?
I don't know what to think. It just doesn't seem fair.
Don't you see? It's about power, greed, and control. It's about a people being stripped of their rights and dignity.
How ironic. During her imprisonment, the queen composes a prayer, asking God to forgive those who plotted against her. She even offers to give up her own safety and well-being to protect and prevent bloodshed from being happening.
Well, here it is. Listen. On August 12, 1898, Hawaii's foreign community, comprised largely of the American business circle, gathered at the palace to witness the transfer of sovereignty that would annex the Hawaiian Islands to the United States of America. As the flag was lowered, Hawaiians everywhere wept bitterly as they witnessed the death of their nation.
How proud they would be this day to bear witness to the fruits of their labor. And so, fellow Americans, on this long-awaited occasion, let us celebrate that which is our destiny, union with the United States of America.
A century has now passed since annexation. Just how far have Hawaiians come after 100 years? For most of this century, our people were punished for speaking our native language. Today, Hawaiian is spoken freely throughout the land. Immersion programs are everywhere, and there are now graduate degrees available in Hawaiian studies. May the Hawaiian language continue to flourish in our homeland. For well over a century, Hawaiian people were made to feel inferior in ability and intellect. In 1976, the double-hulled canoe Hoʻʻike sailed to Tahiti and back, navigating by traditional techniques. This proved that our people had the intelligence and courage to travel the Pacific at will many centuries before Western man dared to leave the European coast. The voyaging canoe is an icon, a symbol of Hawaiian competence. Kaho'olawe was seized by the U.S. military to be used as a target for bombing. Hawaiians fought long and hard for its return. George Helm and Kimo Mitchell died in their attempt to stop the desecration. Today, Kaho'olawe is back in the hands of the people. Let the world know how we feel about our land. It is sacred. We must care for it and protect it at all costs. As we near the dawn of a new century, Hawaiians are laying the groundwork for self-determination. We are rallying together at the legislature to ensure the rights to determine our future and chart our own course. A century ago, we were a dying race. Today, we are stronger, wiser, and we are one.
Kumama! Navo.
Ikua, ikua uki, ikua ko, ikua mau. Mau kai ulu e uki e kulia.
Kumamau!
Ikua,
Kumamau! Kululu ikala na wo!
ikua,
Ikula na wo!
ikua, ikua uki, ikua ko, ikua mau. Mau kai ulu e uki e kulia.
Kumamau!
Ikua,
Kumamau! Kuhulu tala na wo!
ikua,
Ikula na wo!
ikua, ikua uki, ikua ko, ikua mau. Mau kai ulu e uki e kulia.
E kamanoa na alono ule ai ka puale na le. O te kuru o ka po o ka lipo ku ai hela ni he no kula na lan. Ni au ho o kele ua holo mo wana kane i ka wai ma puna puna. Ua i ka pele i ke ola e ulu e ku. Uha a heo o e ka mahamai i e ku i ka papalohi ki la ki. O ka pua ali i pa ai ke kula pa ka makani ku e hue. I mua e inu i ka wai ama i ka wai ka hoe ho. Uli ai ka luku ka mahamai i e ola e ulu e hu. E mai koua ka mahamai i e na ka kukuro i. E hoi ke e a o hamai i mua pino ke a nue. O ola i ka la hui hano e ola hoi ka pua ne a. E puka na pa o e ka mahamai i e ola e ulu e hu.
As individuals, we can affect the future. We can change things.
Yes, after 100 years, we are standing up for our rights, politically and culturally. We are no longer afraid.
That's it. Cool Kānaka. People standing up for themselves, for their beliefs, fighting against even all odds. Because it's right. It's pono.
What a great title, Kānaka. You know what? I think we're done. Great job, Maka.
You too. God, we're finally pow. Did you save it?
Yep.
Come on, we gotta hurry. Don't forget to shut down the computer.
Oh, yeah.
Let's go.
Nothing sums up the emotions better than those 3 words. In Hawaiian or English, no matter how you say it, the emotions are running high here right now.
Absolutely. Emotion. Tremendous amount of emotion. Tons of messages. I looked over at both of you throughout that performance. Tears coming down your eyes. It was a lot of messages there.
Lots of messages and very powerful. E ku kako, ku na Kānaka. What a nice combination of kumuhula. You've got a combination of Randy Fong, Holo Westender, and also Wayne Kiahi Chang.
There were a few numbers in there that stood out and caused a lot of emotion, I think, in the house. You could feel the energy. One of them, when Queen Lili'u Okalani and her story, and I looked over at you, Lily, and I saw a lot of pain there, and I think that was felt by everybody in this arena tonight.
Mm-hmm. Everybody kind of cringed and held on to their na'o. That's where it got us, right in the na'o.
Kulu vai mako o ka lahui. Speaking of Lili'u being so cold on the lanai by herself in Iolani Palace and having her people watch and feel her pain, you know, it's a message that lives on and on even after the 100 years. Now.
Yes, tears streaming.
Kānaka. You could feel as the students learned this performance this evening, and throughout this last 9 weeks, they also learned a lot about themselves and a lot about their culture.
Exactly. There's a deep sense of spirituality. I think you can sense that, and hope you can at home too as well. A deep sense of spirituality, a deep sense of standing for what is right and what is pono in these students' eyes and in their faces.
I don't know about you, but I can probably speak for both of you. I am proud to be a Hawaiian this evening.
Yes, and I think we both share that
Definitely.
feeling as well as everybody at home.
All right, the moment of truth, though, and I'm talking about the trophies and the awards. Introducing the awards is Senior Chanel Mokepuha of Kahalu'u.
Pipi kawahie, ho'onui ka pulu. Strive for your goal until you succeed. Here at Kamehameha, students are encouraged to strive for individual excellence. We who sit before you have excelled in academics, athletics, and performing arts, as we have continued to learn about our Hawaiian culture and language. With hard work, perseverance, and diligence, this evening's competition represents what Kamehameha students have, are, and will continue to achieve together. The Louise Aoi McGregor Award will be presented to the student director who has shown outstanding leadership throughout this song contest season. This award will be presented by Mrs. Calvin C. McGregor.
On behalf of my family, it gives me great honor to give this award to Kaui Taylor.
The Richard Lyman Jr. Olelo Makuahine Award is captured by those who have best used the Olelo Hawaii, Hawaiian language. This award will be presented by the president of the Kamehameha Schools, Dr. Michael Chun.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I want to thank all of the classes for a magnificent evening of singing, and if you agree with me, please give them a round of applause. As sons and daughters of Kamehameha, I'm very, very proud of each and every one of them. Tonight, we have a tie. One class from the girls' competition, one class from the boys' competition, from the same class. The seniors.
hard throughout everything, music and language especially. It's very nice to see recognition, especially the senior women who have really from the first day tried to perfect everything. And gentlemen of this class who have done such a nice job in the past few weeks in really pulling the song together. Congratulations to all of you.
The New England Mothers Cup will be presented to the women of Kamehameha who have captured the hearts of the judges. Neal Aldrich, Vice Principal of the Kamehameha Schools for grades 11 and 12, will present this award.
It is with great pleasure that I present this award to the senior girls.
Wonderful rendition of Wai O Punalo, directed by Amber Stone. This class has been so focused for the entire duration of rehearsals. Ever since January, they've been in there, they've wanted to work hard, and they want to make this song beautiful. And the artistry and the concentration and the voices of senior women really came across. And I think that really helped tonight. Congratulations.
We talked about this going into this this particular competition. They were the front runners, and they were the ones who said, "Hey, we're going to show them tonight," and they did.
Very true. They wanted to go out there and show the elegance of Kamehameha senior women, and I think they definitely did that.
Anthony J. Ramus. Anthony J. Ramus, principal of the Kamehameha Secondary School, will be presenting the George Allenson Andrus Cup. Receiving this cup will be the men of Kamehameha who have performed the best overall musical performance.
I've been speaking to students about knowing what excellence is and how to achieve excellence, and they certainly demonstrated that tonight. Out of a possible 204 points, with 202 points, the senior men.
Congratulations to the senior men. They certainly have come a very, very long way. They've had so many problems with this song, and finally it's come together, and they sounded like senior men with this beautiful song, Kualilia.
For the seniors, wonderful. The senior men did a wonderful job in the artistry. Some of those long suspended lines were beautiful, really showing senior men. Masculine developed sound. It was very wonderful under the school direction of Kaina Po Lota. Congratulations, seniors.
The group who has presented the best overall musical performance will receive the Helen Deshay Beamer Award. William Fernandez, president of the Alumni Association, Northern California region, will present this award.
On this most beautiful of evenings, we are eternally grateful to that wonderful woman who from her starry place in the firmament of the heavens continues to shower her blessings upon our Hawaiian children, and we who are her beneficiaries are eternally grateful to you, Princess Bernice Kauai Bishop. On behalf of the Kamehameha Schools Alumni Association and its 13 regions, the senior men.
Pua Lilia. We talked about how beautiful the blossom, we could almost watch it grow and smell this evening. Senior men did a wonderful job with that song. and really brought us there. It was just a phenomenal job and well-deserved. I say very well-deserved this evening.
Definitely, what a wonderful blossom it's become this evening. I think, you know, going in here, they're kind of the underdogs. You know, it's taken a lot of work to get to the state, and, you know, the performance was definitely musical. Had wonderful long lines. It was lush. It had a great warmth to the entire piece. Kualilia, as far as you know, the first time done in competition, and what a way to baptize it into song contest.
Alfred, Alohikea.
The last and final award, the Charles Edward King Cup, will be presented by Richard S.H. Wong, Chairman of the Board of Trustees for the Kamehameha Schools Bernice Puahi Bishop Estate. This award is given to the class that has most successfully combined the voices of their men and women.
On behalf of the trustees of Bishop Estate, I have the distinct privilege this evening to present the combined trophy. Out of a possible 204 points, they scored 198 points. And I think I forgot the name. Oh. The Mighty Seniors.
Freshmen and now again as seniors. Congratulations to Leah Hokuaunalani Paulino and her class.
They have come full circle. They began as freshmen with the victory, and they go out as seniors, victorious once again. Definitely,
and what a beautiful piece to be singing in their last time here. Started with Niu Hau Hau, come a long way to the elegance and the majesty of Nalani Eha, about this wonderful, strong, elegant woman who revived on Oahu. And beautifully done. Sang Robert Casimero's arrangement, I think, to his expectations, to what he wanted to hear.
It's also one of those songs like Wayo Punalo that's making its debut tonight, and what a way to come into the competition.
You know what's the best part of this right here, as we look around and saw when the seniors were announced as the victors, to watch the other class respect and see that they deserve that award. The juniors stood up right away, gave them a standing ovation, followed by the sophomores and the freshmen.
Wonderful. Definitely shows a camaraderie, because the school spirit, you know, and the maturity all these students have, and that they can respect their older siblings, you know, in such a wonderful way.
Right. Not only is it a class competition, but it's also an exhibition of Kamehameha's many talents.
The green supreme this evening, except for Kauai Taylor, who won the McGregor Cup. Seniors ruled this evening.
Definitely. But it really does need to mention that Kauai Taylor deserved that award. Did a wonderful job. Really prepared the junior class very, very well for tonight's competition, and it's going to be exciting to see what happens next year with her.
Yes, definitely. She's such a positive young lady. Never a bad thing to say about anyone. Everyone loves her.
I will take us back to 1982.
Oh, 1982. Yes, Ron.
Does this look familiar? Green?
Oh, yes. Even the rushing of the stage looks kind of familiar. The only thing is we're missing our beloved Papa Lyman. I think we almost... Oh, there's the broom. I think we almost rushed him off the stage. And hopefully they'll get back to their seats.
But definitely excitement running high for the senior class tonight. And with great reason.
Congratulations to all of the classes, freshmen, sophomores, juniors, as well as the seniors. Congratulations.
Exactly, and to recap, the McGregor Award for Leadership went to Kauai Taylor. Men's competition went to the senior men. Women's, senior women. The award for musicality went to the senior men. Hawaiian language went to the senior men and the senior women. And the co-ed competition, the Charles Lee Cup, onto Nalaniha and the senior co-ed.
What a wonderful feeling they must be feeling at this moment as we await for the rest of the conductors from each class as we're going to sing the Sons of Hawaii. And I guarantee you there won't be a dry eye in the house after this song tonight. Lots of great messages this evening in all of the presentations, as well as Hōʻike and now our school song.
Students are currently pitching up under the direction of all of their co-ed leaders combined to sing Sons of Hawaii.
Parents, family, friends, everyone in the house standing right now. Tim, tonight we look back in time to a Hawaii of 100 years ago.
Then as now, Hawaiians face an uncertain future as the pace of change and upheaval continue to accelerate.
And we ask ourselves, how will our students, our people, face the future? With the same inner strength and determination that they always have. E ola, e ulu, e ku Kānaka.
For Lilinoi Ka'ahanui and Tim Ho, this is Ron Mizutani. Thank you for joining us. Good night.